Well, hello and welcome to the Spirit Safe. My name's Rob. Thank you very much indeed for joining me. What do we have this time? Yet another Scotch single malt. We've had quite a run of those recently, but I couldn't resist doing another one. It is the Deanston 12-year-old Speyside single malt Scotch whisky. It is bottled at 46%. Let me just check. Yes, 46.3%. It is non-chill filtered, has a natural colour. Deanston, a Speyside distillery, used to be called Deanston Mill, and it used to be a mill, and then it was a distillery, and then it shut down, and then it was a distillery again. It's owned by Distell, the South African company, who also own Brunehaven and Tobermory. Brunehaven and Tobermory have both improved dramatically over the last couple of years, particularly after they were bought by Distell. Distell has a tradition of buying underappreciated distilleries that don't have a very strong brand name, improving the presentation of the products, going up to 46% and getting rid of the chill filtration and artificial colouring. And people love them for it. I love them for it. If there were any underperforming distilleries that were bought by Distell, I would be doing somersaults. This bottle is not a regular item at BC Liquor, but I found it at a store at the end of last year. I paid about 65 Canadian for it. It's not a regular item, but you do find it occasionally. I believe the Virgin Oak no age statement from Deanston is a regular stocked item. I've tried that. I didn't expect to be impressed with it, but it was good. It was good, but not quite as good as the 12-year-old. So when I saw a bottle of the 12, that's what I went for. Keen to try the 10-year-old Pedro Jimenez cask. I'm keen to try the 18-year-old as well, having tried this. So I will let you know what I think of this, and then we'll talk some more about Deanston and the things that make it good. Honey, very definitely a heather honey and a honey nut note as well. Very definite kind of cereal complexity, almost a mash bill note, and it's got a very fruity and lively nose. This, I think, is 100% ex bourbon. It says on the package. I thought that there was some sherry in this because it does have a very fruity nose, some red fruits in there. Definite apple cider vinegar and dried mango, dark cherries. Fresh, fruity and punchy on the nose. The ex-bourbon casks have given a real eucalyptus and spearmint note, and there's a good note of buttercup syrup, which is a cough syrup that old people like. Bright, lively and fruity on the nose. Wonderful cola bottle, cherry cola, pleasant sourness, sweet and sour, malty, not a hint of peat in this. sweet, lightly peppery, and a hint of shisha tobacco as well. See how we do with just a couple of drops of water. That's brought out a nice limoncello note. Brings a barrel char, a stemmed ginger, and a buttered pastry to the nose also, and some pistachio. It's brought the ginger onto the palate, and the finish is of almond, peanut brittle, chocolate raisin. A little bit of heat lingers on the finish also, sweet mint, and those black currant and licorice candies that you get in the purple wrapper, probably only in England. Altogether, very, very solid for the price. Well done, Distell. Another distillery that's beginning to gain a decent reputation because of the decent treatment of the product. Deanston don't have the strongest of brands, but with the improved presentation, they're starting to become the kind of connoisseur's budget choice. People who buy whiskey not because it's a Macallan 21 and they can have it on the shelf and go, look at this, look how much money I've got. People who buy whiskey to drink and enjoy it slowly and enjoy the smell and taste of it. They're buying Deanston's as a good budget purchase, and that's what I think it is. So I would be very keen to try the 10-year-old PX gas, and the 18-year-old Deanston. I expect both of those would be very, very nice. If I see them, I would certainly pick them up. But the 12 comes highly recommended, particularly for the price. So if you see it, go out and buy it. Okay, thanks very much for tuning in. Cheers, and we'll see one another again. Bye-bye.